Hi guys, hi, how's it going? How you doing today? Hopefully today finds you well. Today we are introing our 2024 deck of panning and I am so excited. Emily just posted her video. I will link it down in the description box for you as well as in the cards if I can get it in there. And I mean, she goes through the ins, the outs of all the things, but it's also going to be in the description box for you, for those of you who are interested in playing. This is an amazing panning game, and she took inspiration from Maddie, who has a book TBR game on her channel, and modified it for the beauty space. I'm excited to get this started this year and I hope you are too. And for those of you new here, hi, my name is Donna. I'm a lover of all things high and colorful beauty and self-care. I work for Ulta Beauty as a field business leader. I get a lot of education in my position. I like to bring you that education here. Ultimately, I'm just out here to make friends, talk about makeup while I'm doing it because I love to talk about makeup. And I hope that you find that this is your home. We can be friends. Let's be friends, you and I. And why don't we just roll into this deck of panning? Awkward intro aside, this is deck of panning. And for a deck of panning, you need a deck of cards with one joker inside of it. My deck does have the one joker right there inside of it, and the other joker is right here. So you need a deck of cards with one joker inside of it. I'm super happy to break out this deck of cards. Finally, it feels like it's been forever. This project is a game, as I said in the intro, that was modified for the beauty space by Emily from Emily and Max here on YouTube. The game was modified by a TBR game that Maddie has on her BookTube channel, and Emily does a really amazing job. So it does have a game board that you guys will see in a second, and we roll in our products based on the cards that we pull. This is the project that I use on my channel for usage. I have now three project pans that I have here on my channel. One is Turn and Burn that deals with samples only. One is Project Pan, which is my completionist project pan. That's where I'm rolling in like 10 items. It's rolling 10 pans and hoping to finish those items that I'm rolling into that one. And then this is about getting use out of some of the products on my channel that I wouldn't normally get use in. I'm also rolling in a palette project this year, which seems crazy to me. How am I going to keep track of all of it? Oh, nobody knows. Nobody knows. With that said, I'm super excited to be taking part in this for my second year this year, but this has been a project on YouTube for about 4 years now. So I'm sure it'll start to make more sense as I roll through. And if you guys have been around for a while, I'm sure that you know how this works. I am going to pick 5 cards. That is what we start with. Last year, I think I ended up with 6 items in my deck of panning, but each one of those cards will correlate to a corresponding spot on the game board, and we will pick a product based on the spot that we pick. So I'm going to go ahead and shuffle the cards while I pop up the game board here for you all to see for the first time, as I am seeing it for the first time. Well, you might have seen it before if you watched Emily's video. I guess I saw a glimpse of it on Emily's video, but her video was the green light to go ahead and start filming ours. And before I jump in, this does run from January 20th to December 20th, and then you get a month off. And so it has been a month since we've played this game, and Emily does shuffle the board every month around the 10th. So that you are able to pre-film if you need to pre-film, but I'm going to shuffle. Here's the game board. So right off the bat, we can see that the face cards have changed for the year. These are cards that will not change throughout the year, but for this year, you can see everything has changed. The queens are the same, whether you get a black or a red queen. And the little asterisks after the pick your space montage is that you do have to pick your space within the same suit that you pulled. So if you get a red heart, Queen of Hearts, you do have to pick your space within the hearts profile. So I thought that that was really cool. She got a lot of different prompts off of people that are part of her Facebook group or her Instagram group for Deck of Panning, which I'm gonna see if I can't get in there and be a part of that group this year. And then there's of course the Joker, which is Are You Joking? This is a card that you do not want, because when you pan this item, the prompt is Are You Joking? And that is a product that you don't want to pan. It doesn't necessarily mean that you're hate panning it. It means it's a product that maybe is sentimental to you. A product that is maybe something that you don't want to pan because you're hoarding it. Maybe a product that you don't want to pan because you love it. You just don't wear it very often, and you don't think that you can get so many uses out of it in a smaller amount of time. Whatever it is. But the idea was not to have you hate pan something. So I have shuffled my cards. We have looked at the game board. I am going to cut this deck a couple times and then shuffle one more time. I have some friends that like to pull the deck and show a card this way. Pull off the top of the deck, pull a card, shuffle the deck, and then pull another card. I think I will just do the same thing that I did last year, which is pull from the top of the deck. With that said, I did get so many dang jokers last year, so I do reserve the right to change up how I am shuffling. Okay, first card. Oh, right off the bat, we have a King of Spades. So Black King is has pan. We have the Three of Diamonds. Three of Diamonds is a splurge item. Wow, lots of face cards. I got a Red Jack. Red Jack is a cream or liquid product. Seven of Spades is going to be a highlight. Three of Spades is going to be a primer. Okay. Breathe. I did not get the aforementioned naughty word. I'm excited about. Okay, I'm gonna go pick my products. I will be right back. Okie doke. I think I've got everything sorted out. That didn't take me as long as I thought it was going to take me. For the King of Spades, the prompt is has a pan. The only things that I have in my collection that have a pan are those that are already in a project or this. And this is the palette that I brought into my project pan last year and really wanted to hit pan on it or use it up actually. This was my test to see if I could do a pan that palette. I obviously cannot do a pan that palette, but this shade and this shade and this shade, all three have a pan in them. So I want to put this shade in for has a pan. So it's going to be this shade right here. I want to get 3 more uses out of 3. Let's do 5 more uses on this, and I can use it as fingernail polish, or I can use it as highlight, or I can use it as eyeshadow or whatever. So 5 more uses in this pan of highlight right here. That is what I am going to roll in for has a pan, the center shade of the Tarte Make Believe in Yourself palette. I don't think it has a name, so we're just gonna call it center shade. For the Jack of Diamonds, a Red Jack, the prompt is cream or liquid product. And for that, I'm actually going to be bringing in a moisturizer that I have been working on for quite some time. Looking in the lights, it's sitting about here. I would like to finish this. So that is what the goal is going to be for this item, is to finish it. I don't think that that'll take too long. I have been working on this for a while, but if I have it in a project and it gives me more ambition, but the thing with this is it doesn't take very much to get the amount of product that you need to literally get your whole body moisturized. So that's that, but that is what I am bringing in for creamer liquid product. The 3 of diamonds was a splurge item, and for the 3 of diamonds, I am going to bring in the Danessa Myricks Experience palette. This is her Lightwork Volume 3. And I am bringing this in because I spent $85 on it. I rolled it in. I brought it into my collection. I put it into a palette roulette, and then I haven't used it since. And it is gorgeous. So I want to do a no pan left behind with this for my 3 of diamonds splurge item. For the 7 of spades, the prompt is highlight. And I am actually going to bring in a highlight I have never used before, and that is this. This is the Trustique All Over Starlighter in the shade Ultraviolet. I think I maybe have swatched it, but other than that, I haven't used it. And it is truly remarkable as far as a highlight goes. It's got a really pretty like holographic look to it. It's got a little bit of pink that it shifts to, a little bit of purple that it shifts to. I think it's beautiful, and it would go gorgeous on the inner corner or whatever. I'm gonna get 10 uses out of this. And then the last prompt that I pulled was the 3 of diamonds. The 3 of diamonds, the prompt was primer. And for that prompt, I am bringing in the Yensa Tone Up Primer Essential Glow. This is a primer that I actually quite like. I don't think it'll take me much effort to get usage out of it. And I am going to also put 10 time usage on that guy as well. The only reason why that one will be difficult for me is because I have a primer in my project pan that I'm trying to use up that I haven't quite used up yet. So those are the 5 items that I'm bringing in for my cards for this round. I'm so excited. If I'm super diligent, I can roll that Tarte Make Believe in Yourself center shade out by next month. If I am super diligent, I can roll out that highlight. I think because that highlight flips pink or purple, it's going to take me a minute to use it. So maybe the Tarte Make Believe in Yourself center shade and the primer might be products that I can roll out next time. The other 3 are going to take me a minute, but I'm so excited to be starting this game again. If you guys have any questions about the game, please do go watch Emily's video, which will be linked down in my description box. But in addition to that, like I did this all year last year, and every single one of those videos is also posted in the Deck of Panning folder on my channel. So you can do that, but there's also just a ton of us doing it. So I'm really excited to be starting this game again. I really, really missed it. I'm already going to say, I hope that Emily never takes it away, because I don't know what I'm going to do without it. For those of you interested in playing this game, Emily does have all the information on her channel, on her introduction video that I have linked. She does create the game board. The game board does cycle every single month on the 10th of the month, so you can pre-record if you need to. You don't have to keep track of the cards or whatnot that you're utilizing, because even if you pull the same card, you're going to pull maybe a different prompt next time. It's a really, really fun game to play. Really, really fun game to play. I had a lot of fun with it last year. I watched it for a year before that, and everybody that I've talked to that plays this game loves it so dang much. So I hope that you guys had a fun time with me today. I definitely had a fun time, and I'm just so excited to start this over again. So thank you guys so much for watching me today. I hope that you and yours are well, that you are safe, healthy, and getting along as best you can in this crazy world, that you are enjoying January as it goes. It's almost over, which is kind of crazy to me. That it seems like it just started, but here we are already the end of January, and I hope that you all are loving each other, but loving each other from afar. And until next time, bye friends.